Hello and welcome to the second video for today. So this video I would say is a dedication to what was once the most highly regarded unit in the game during the PTR testing days, and that is none other than Scarlita. So just a backstory for you guys. Before Reina was like this go-to recommendation for everyone, right? Because Reina is simply way too versatile for all the different game modes. Scarlita was actually the go-to Celestial/Zeeebo unit because Scarlita can do a lot of things altogether, right? She can insta-kill, she has AoE, she has stun, she's a semi-carry on her own, she's a disabler, and she has shielding, and she can buff the ally that she's shielding. In fact, even till today, I think Scarlita is probably, if not one of the strongest unit in the game because of her potential to just win you the game right from nowhere because of her EX weapon skill. So if you take a look at her EX4 skill, I'm not going to talk about all her skills specifically, right? I'm probably going to do a separate video to analyze her as a unit, but her as a unit, I'll say the most important part of the key is actually this EX skill over here, as you guys can see. So if you unlock her to EX10, you unlock the level 3 skill. She's able to knock the non-boss enemies with HP lower than 180%, right, of her attack, and the HP ratio below 20% out of the battlefield. So enemies sent out of combat this way cannot return and is considered defeated. So it's an insta-kill as well. So this counters our dear Eagle. It also counters our dear Torrent because they cannot revive. They don't die. They get sent out of the battlefield. So if you level it to level 4, right, it's 25% of the enemy's HP, which is quite easy if you have another damage dealer in your team. So in terms of arena, she's quite a game changer sometimes. Like, she can just win you matches from nowhere. At the same time, she can also win you matches. I mean, she can also lose matches really easily because she's quite RNG based. You get like you get her throwing her ultimate in an optimal position, or you get her throwing her ultimate at only one enemy, which is very wasted because her ultimate is an AoE skill. So there's a lot of RNG factor with her, and I'll say like there's a lot of problems with her other than just her being less versatile than Reina, because number one, you need her quite developed to unlock her Supreme Plus skill to get the 50% stat boost from the buff when she's shielding the ally. At the same time, you also need to buy enough time for her to get all this good buff, which is at least 15 seconds into the battle. So it's not that good if you're playing from a disadvantageous position. Although her third skill sort of made up for it by buffing the weakest ally by giving them a shield, which is sort of like a HP heal, and then there's a defensive buff from the Supreme Plus skill, but sometimes it's simply not enough, right? If your enemy decides to face rush you, if your enemy decides to just throw everything within the first 15 seconds, you just force her to calm down, and then she won't get all her good buff from here, and she's not as powerful as she needs to be. So that's why she's a super late game messiah. In a sense, if you can tide through that, if she gets like all this good buff and you have her at a really high tier, she's game changing. In fact, I think most of the top PTR server players, as well as the massive whales, have at least one Scarlita train up. Either be it Paragon 1, Paragon 2, or just even at Supreme Plus, right, to use as a support utility carry unit. So generally, she is quite a powerful unit, just that I think in Dream Realm, Reina's used in every team, but for her, I think she's only used in one team, in the meta team, so that's why she's less ideal in that situation. At the same time, in arena, she's not uber stable. She's the win you the match directly, or sometimes she can just do crazy thing and lose you from there. But that doesn't change the fact that if you do have her trained up, I think she can serve you to a good extent, and she's quite entertaining to watch, right? So over here, this is a free-to-play account, unfortunately, so I need 9 more temporal essence to get her to EX15. But what you get of her is sometimes when she slams the floor and then it hits a lot of target, you get this like bowling ball effect, a bowling pin effect, where they just boom boom boom, they fly all over the place. So I'll try to showcase her in the arena today to let you guys see how I actually run her, right? So we go into arena. Okay, unfortunately, I'll say like my enemy in this bracket, or the players in this bracket, they're a lot stronger than me. So I don't know whether or not I can pull off what I intend to pull off, but we can try. So we're going to run the standard Wilders team because Iron can pull all the units together to reposition them so that Scarlita can easily perform her bowling technique. So yeah, I'll use Confining Spell. As you guys can see, 2 level behind, so we are slightly understated. So let's start this battle. Okay, so this is the start. We go at 1 time, so I can explain how this battle works out. So Iron pulls everybody together, Scarlita goes in the sky. She will do this white shielding effect, which currently applies to Danny over here. So Danny performs the root. Heron gets the heal off, really good. Okay, so Heron will definitely buy enough time for her. You need 15 seconds at least. So I think she'll come down around the 70-second mark. So Iron's gonna pull everybody together again, and then she's gonna drop. She's gonna drop and boom, fly! Oh, first eagle flies out of the map. Super, that's ultimate pom. Do you guys see that? Super entertaining. Like, like I had a video where when enemies are all clumped up, she slammed the pump, all 5 enemies just flew out of the map. Like they flew in a circle. So that's why I think she's super entertaining to watch sometimes, and she's like this late game messiah unit if you do create the condition for her. So we can fight the same guy again to see whether or not we can get the bowling pin effect, or we can just take on this guy. I think we could challenge this guy as well, although he has Paragon though, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging. A 100k difference. Okay, let's see whether or not we can do it. I think we should be able to. We might be able to. Could be too much because by Damien is not even... But we try, okay? We try. So we are clearly understated and underpowered, unfortunately. But we will see some Scarlita magic. Okay, clearly we are in a disadvantageous position. So if Scarlita can perform her Scarlita magic, then you guys can see what I mean by she's a game changer in Arena. Like sometimes she can just win you games on her own. Okay, so everything is as usual. So Danny draws more time for her. Heron's activate ultimate, so definitely buying enough time. Right, all the way to 70 seconds. Okay, so she drops down. Hopefully, Iron uses auto clump everybody together. And then she's gonna do her magic. Are we going to see some Scarlita magic? Are we? Oh shit, no! Oh no, she's getting control. No Scarlita magic. Ah, oh my god, this is so sad. Okay, we lost this. We lost this. I was expecting some Scarlita magic. Holy crap. Okay, tell you what. I think some repositioning might do the trick. I think some repositioning. Oh, we lost this already, by the way. Yeah, it's all the late game repositioning metas, guys. It's all these crazy metas going on. I do think that we could have won that if Scarlita swung a little bit faster. Okay, let's just give it a try again. I think we can fight this guy. I think we can fight this guy. I'm gonna put Iron here because Iron here sometimes get body block. I need him to cycle through his second ultimate. So over here we are a 70k power difference, right? Same win condition. Let's give it a try. Okay, so this will be the last attempt for today, for this video. So same thing, pulls everyone together. So over here, Iron's gonna get some shielding. Okay, pull everybody together. Heron, ultimate. Where's the ultimate? Heron, go, Heron, come down. Oh no, shit. My unit's dead before. Ah, my unit's dead before we do anything. Yeah, this is the problem with Scarlita though. Like, I think the two main problem with her is you need to buy enough time, right? And you cannot like lose too much before she descends, because you guys can see that she just can't do much if this guy has a Supreme +5 Scarlita. Scary shit. Okay, how about this, guys? I'm gonna showcase Scarlita, but my opponent's Scarlita instead, okay? We are underpowered. We see whether or not we can do some Scarlita magic here. Okay. Let's do this, okay. Let's go. So Scarlita versus Scarlita. So let's see whether or not you guys can see some Scarlita magic. Yeah, this account is just too weak, unfortunately. Like this account is like underpowered because it started a lot later compared to the other players in the server. So in terms of overall power level, it's not there, and because it's free to play, right, it's hard to catch up in terms of like resources because you're behind and you're not pumping in resources to get more. So both Scarlita descends. Let's see who Scarlita is gonna perform the Scarlita magic. Okay, we knocked one ego out, so we are slightly ahead in terms of unit advantage. Whoa! Oh shit! This is a zero moment. What the shit? Oh, the opponent's Scarlita also performed a zero moment. Dude, look at this. Oh, wow! My Danny flew out. Oh, wow! Okay, so it's sometimes painful to watch Scarlita because when you get this, whoa, what the shit? What two enemies fire up? Oh, we might win this. Whoa, oh shit, guys. This is some truly Scarlita magic moment, guys. Let's relive it again. No, every single time I see Scarlita, right, my heart goes up and down because like she can do really insanely crazy stuff and then she can do insanely stupid stuff as well. So as you guys can see, like the enemy Scarlita. Okay, I think one thing that the person did wrongly was linking Torrent to Scarlita, because Scarlita doesn't do damage in the first 15 seconds, right? So I think it's actually better to link Iron to Scarlita. Like, that's just my personal take. So both of us land again. So okay, everybody's using their own skill. Pump. Okay, so we hit Igor with our skill and then Igor flies out. Then Iron draws everybody together and my Scarlita airballs her ultimate, okay? Then the enemy Scarlita chose the ultimate at a very awkward position but still manages to send my Danny out, right? Because Iron used her skill. So Danny got sent out because falls below the threshold. Okay, Heaven heals herself. Okay. Then the enemy just suddenly fall below a very slow HP and then Scarlita used her skill and all two units flew up and then shit, suddenly we are winning this. Pam more and then this Scarlita got scared. Okay, so yeah. Thank you very much, guys. This is pretty much it. This is the Scarlita magic that I'm talking about. So, Scarlita is this unit that simply wins you the game somehow. Like, I don't know how, but somehow she can be like, oh, I airbomb my ultimate, but I'm gonna win you the match from there. So, it's a very, very powerful arena unit. And in terms of her in, I'll say, like other game modes such as Labyrinth, I think she's also pretty decent because being able to just send the enemy out with like this 25% HP threshold can deal with very difficult stages such as Labyrinth, where you can face like a team of Brutus, you can face a team of Igor, or even a team of Torrent. So that's the strength where Scarlita lies, this insta-kill bowling pin technique. So yeah, hopefully this video brings some joy to you guys as well as showcase a little bit of Scarlita's power in AFK journey. So if you guys do decide to build her up, this is how she will become moving forward. Either extreme entertainment or extreme sadness in some cases. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!